What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Mornings with Mike, where we trade the morning session every single day from 8 to 8:30 to 9:45. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get it. All right. So I already marked up the London and Asian highs and lows. And for my analysis, honestly, I couldn't even tell you. So let's go ahead and look at the daily chart and see what we're looking at. So just based on this, I'm kind of bearish because it's straight buyers. I mean, this was straight sellers and it came to fill it. That's what I'm saying. I do need to improve because I'm not sure what today's bias is. Still looks like this needs to be filled right here. So we'll see if it ends up coming down there. But yeah, we're gonna take what the market gives us. So let's go ahead and go to our 15-minute time frame and we're just gonna chill right now. It's playing in all our zones. And I didn't get to do the overnight session that I was talking about yesterday. You know, unfortunately, I wanted to go make some money and I did. And I could have, it's my fault. I'm gonna make it today for sure. I do apologize for that. But we're gonna get it today, 100%. So honestly speaking, I'm completely distracted. I'm listening to Twitter space right now about Solana, because if you guys didn't know, Solana is my favorite cryptocurrency and it's my biggest bag. But yeah, so I'm listening to this while I'm looking at the charts. So I'm really not talking too much, but for the time being, I'm thinking about taking a sell. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for price to give me another entry right here to come into this fair value gap. If it doesn't, then oh well. But if it does pop into this fair value gap, I'm gonna go ahead and hop in and I'll take the sell to maybe like right here to 941. Honestly, I'll take it down here to 920. So I'll put it at like 925 just so I can like guarantee the profit. But I see like this right here, and I believe there's sell stops just waiting right there, this entire area. But I think I'm taking it here because I see this area as well. And I just think there's sell stops, especially down here. Sell stops. So we're getting that entry, like I said. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop. I should have been ready, but just popped the sell. So we got price coming up right now. I'm actually gonna hop into this 1 minute chart, even though I am still, I think we're gonna sell down a little bit. I do always have a 20-point stop loss. So my entry was at 11,000 flat, and I have a stop loss at 11,020. So if it does hit, then it hits. It's all good. We're just gonna take it out of our sell position. It's fine. It happens. We'll just wait for the next move. I just popped another sell. We're seeing some cool, quick little profit. So now, since I did get in at a higher entry, I'm going to take partials right here, and then I'll let the rest of the position run out until the where I said last time. Like I said, I'm waiting for price to come into here to take my partial, and then I'll hold the rest of the position. So I just took partials now, and we'll wait to see what happens. I'll go ahead and put my stop loss and profit at around 11,000. Well, when is my 13 point? Yeah, I'll put it at 11,000. Just to let you guys know, once again, I have a position right here at 11,013. I moved my stop loss into profit at around 11,000. So my stop loss is right here, and my take profit is down here at 40. All right, so I have marked up my entry and my partials and my take profit. So this is my entry. I took partials here, and I'm looking to take profits right here. If it does decide to go a little bit lower, then I'll go ahead and look for another entry. Or if it decides to go up, then we'll look for a buy opportunity. Because I'm looking at the chart, I see sell stops right here. All right here. So price could be coming down here. If it does, it's fine. Like I said, we'll look for another entry when the time comes. And we can look for a buy opportunity here as well. No news today. It's looking like a good day, so let's see what happens. So we just got taken out of our main position, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Like I said, I did have my stop loss and profit at around 11,000. So we aren't in any positions at the moment, but we can go ahead and look for another buying opportunity or selling opportunity. So I went ahead and marked the liquidity area for the buys. And if you're wondering why, I'll go ahead and let you know now. Buy stops all above these wicks and above these right here. So maybe a little bit higher. My prediction from yesterday was 11,300. So if it decides to go up, then it goes up. But we have our targets for both, for the sell and the buy. So let's see what happens. So honestly speaking, I don't know what the market wants to do. And that is why I'm going to continue to study. But for today, I'm just going to let the chart play out. And if I see an entry, then I'll go ahead and take it for the buy or for the sell. My analysis yesterday was for price to come up to 11,300, and it hasn't done so yet, so it could. And if we see at 9:30 it decides to buy, I'm gonna go ahead and wait for a fair value gap, and I'll hop in, or vice versa for the sell. If it decides to sell down for a fair value gap, we'll take it. But right now, I don't necessarily know what price is going to do. So we got price coming back down here. So this might have been a good area to sell, but like I said, we aren't in any positions at this point in time. Sorry, I was just got a new credit card. So it looks like our first analysis is looking to play out if it decides to break this area right here. A sell, grab our liquidity, and then come up. About 3 minutes away from 9:30, 9:27 right now. And we're still just chilling. We're watching the chart. Yeah. We haven't gotten an entry yet for the sell. Looking for a retracement into a fair value gap. I guess right here we would have been in profit a little bit. But if we get a retracement into a fair value gap, I'll take the sell into this area right here. And then if it wants to go lower, then it is what it is. But then we'll wait for our buy entry and take it up here. Sheesh. We're getting that entry that we wanted. I went ahead and popped the one. I cannot take partials with this position because I didn't pop a 0.02. But it's gonna be a quick scalp regardless, because I do believe at this 9:30 candle we're gonna come fill this. So I'm gonna put it at a 10-point stop loss. I usually do 20, but I'll put it at a 10 for the simple fact that I think we're gonna come up. capitulating, I know. But I think we're gonna come fill this gap, and then we'll decide to drop, or maybe we'll go all the way up. 9:30 now. Let's see what she decides to do. I have my finger on the trigger, ready to close, since I said this is a scalp. So I closed it, 11 points in profit. It's not too much. Dropping with an order block that just formed. Yeah, she's going to the floor. It's all right. Let's just wait and see if it does decide to come into this box that I marked up. If it does, I'm going to be super proud of myself. And, you know, it's a learning lesson. I got to trust my trade more. But I honestly had no idea what today's price was going to do. So I just wanted to be safe. And I'd rather be safe and then safe than sorry. I don't want to predict the market anymore. That was our buy entry right there. So I just popped one. And we're gonna take it to our thing, to our position. Fuck, I'm stuttering. We're gonna take it to our zone. Once it reaches our zone, I'll go ahead and close. See, we popped off that quick fair value gap. Filled it. And now it's coming lower. Like I said, we're gonna hold until it reaches this position right here. To the zone, the very beginning of this zone. I'm gonna get out because I am still practicing, I'm still learning, and I don't want to hold and then it decides to not, you know, it decides to not fill it. Another entry right there. As a matter of fact, I just set our take profits, so, and I'll keep my hand ready on the trigger as well. We are back in drawdown. I guess the first entry was right here. I did pop again as well, so I have one at 58 and one at 53. We're looking to take both to this area. I have my take profit set at 10,932, so just a little bit above. So I'll go ahead and move my zone. $10,932. This is where I have my stop loss, the very beginning of this zone. If she leaves us, then you know she leaves us. We're gonna have our stop loss right here at this Asian low. We got about 8 minutes until 9:45, and that is when I usually stop recording, just so I can get on with the rest of my day, start editing this, and you know, start the day. But hopefully it makes it into this zone, and if it does, you know what I'm saying, y'all get to see it. If it doesn't, like I usually do, I'll go ahead and update you guys at the end of the video later on in the day. So I did come back to this little area right here. It's going to be known as support. So I think we're trying to trick retail into buying right now. And then we're going to come to the floor. That's honestly what I believe. How about it go? It go Halle Berry, a hallelujah. Yeah, definitely. It's just there's a bull trap. Everybody has Like buy stops right here, sell stops. Yeah, it's a bull trap. I'm actually gonna, for this case, just in this case, I'm gonna move one of my stop losses to the bottom of the London session, as well as the take profit. I'm gonna move the take profit to right here. I'll put 900. So I have one position, my 958 position. Stop loss at 978, and I take profit at 932. I have a second position at 953, stop loss at 987, and a take profit at 900. So I got about 5 more minutes until 9:45. What I think I'm gonna do is once it does reach this point, I'll take partials on my 953 position, and that's 10,953 or -$6 US today. And we're still in one position. So an order block just formed right here at 991. All right, guys, so we're gonna let this run for this last minute. We did get stopped out of our one position, and we're still in the second position, although it is coming real close. So it's not looking too hot. It did drop a little bit, but we'll just have to see what price does. I am gonna wrap it up though, so if you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Today wasn't really our day. It wasn't the worst day, but definitely wasn't our best. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and update you guys later on, because it looks like we're gonna get stopped out. And if we do get stopped out, then I'll look for another position around like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and try to catch that afternoon trend. But that about wraps it up for today. Hope you guys did enjoy once again, and I'll see you guys later on in the day, because we got some shit coming out. So as you guys can see, it did hit our initial target. It didn't go all the way down, although it is only 12 o'clock. I'm not sure if it actually will go all the way down, but it did hit our first initial take profit, and I'm gonna go ahead and count that as a W for today. But sadly, it did take us out of that position first before going down there. I did pop again, and I am in some profit right now at this point in time, but nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and close that, and we'll look for further positions around 1:30 to 2 o'clock, and then I will update you guys on that in the overnight session as well. So once again, I appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.